My fellow Americans, I sit here on the bully pulpit to tell you this. So Bernie Sanders wants to give everybody health care. I thought he was from Vermont, not Vuvuzela. You know Vuvuzela is very bad. It's a bad place. They have tremendous debts, very bad debts. Debts like you wouldn't believe. And these are debts that would make you think. Think about why they have such debts. We can never have that debt. But if we did, I think we would be okay, because we have a tremendous administration right now, and they're so tremendous. Believe me. So true. I talk to people in real states like Arizona or Texas, and they go to these places. And they love me there, by the way. They always say you're doing a great job. And I agree with them. Because they tell me it's true. So I go to these states and talk to the people. They've had it very hard the last few years. And these are great people. Christian people. White people. You know, but now they're happy. And they say, I don't have health care, but I don't want Bernie's socialist health care. And it's so true. The people don't want socialists. They want health care. They love Medicare. Everyone loves Medicare. I love Medicare because it's right in the name. Medicare. It really makes you want to care. Now say Obamacare, what does that make you think? Terrorist. But they don't want that. They want Medicare, not socialism. Believe me. I remember when great presidents like Reagan, he was truly a great and lovely president. And people loved him. And they love him today. And these people who voted for Reagan, they voted for Trump. And it wasn't Russia. Nobody thinks it was. They didn't do anything in our election. America did. And that's something so special, you wouldn't believe. And Reagan, like no, they didn't care about the black people and Mexicans in the Shithal blue states. And I think that's great. And it's sad that people care about this so much now. And by the way, those states did not vote for me. And look at them now. You know. I told them, if you don't vote for me, you won't like what you get. They didn't vote for me. And now they don't like what they got, so you tell me. And it happens all the time all over. I've talked to more people than anyone. Nobody knows the voters better than me does. That's why I know them and they know me. And Ronald Reagan. The great Ronald Reagan. So great. A great American president. He was an American. That's so rare today. Most presidents come from Africa or Mexico, and they sneak into America with their problems and their drugs, and they rig elections. Like the Electoral College. It was a shame, a scam. Until 2016 it finally worked. So true. And Reagan, I told him a few weeks ago. I said, "Sir, I respect you." And he just laughed. He's a great guy. He's a president I would have a McDonald's hamburger with. Terrific food at McDonald's. True American cooking. What America is about. I had some time with the strong Vladimir Putin today. So strong. His jawline is like something so great. You wouldn't believe it unless you saw it. And he said to me, in Russian, you know he speaks Russian. He said that you're doing great, Mr. President. And that means so much to me. He's so strong. And I love it. I intend to wed him one day. They do some great things. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. But one thing they don't do is collude. Why would they collude? It's simple, they wouldn't. Nobody thinks that me colluded with Russia. It didn't happen. No collusion. No collusion. But then you have the fake news media. So fake. They're frauds and they have nothing good to say about me. There's an old saying I invented a while back. If you don't have anything good to say, just say something good about me. And people started saying that after I made it up, and they love it. It's a great saying. But the fake news says very mean things. Things you wouldn't believe. They hurt my feelings. They're very mean and they don't care. They say I colluded with Russia. They call me a liar and a traitor. I think we should send them a message. Believe me. Some have tried, some have failed. Like the great Caesar Sayok. So great. A true American patriot and a friend of this administration. But the Democrat Party and the fake news media would make you think he's some kind of criminal. He's a patriot. A great patriot. He's a great patriot. And now he's a political prisoner. And it's unfortunate. I told him I would pay his legal fees and I said to him, you know, a pardon is not off the table. And he smiled at me. It made me feel so proud. But the fake news say that a president shouldn't defend a domestic terrorist. You believe that? They call him a terrorist. Well, I have one question. What about the alt-left terrorism of the black guy who used to be president? But the fake news says Caesar is a terrorist. It's truly terrible. I've never seen a terrorist have such light skin. How is leaving bombs at political opponents' houses terrorism? No terrorism there. No terrorism and no collusion. I'm pretty sure no supporters of mine have done anything bad ever. Or else I would say, you know, I don't want you to. And they would stop doing it. That's how much they love and respect me. And I love it. I deserve it. It's just something so special. When you have CNN and NBC and the very funny Saturday Night Live and Alex Baldwin, who is losing supporters every day. He'll never be president, I tell you that, and all of the fake news telling you this one fake thing. And then the only real news over at Fox is telling you all the great things about me. Except for Shepard Smith. He is fake news. He can't handle what a great job I'm doing, and he's jealous of my ratings. So he became fake news. Sad. But he won't stop me or my cult followers, I mean supporters, from MAGAing. So I want to thank you. You've been incredibly tremendous. God bless you and God bless the United States of America.